What's good, YouTube? It's your man BG Tech Life, and this here is the Pixel 3 XL. Now, I'm going to get into 5 things that I like about the Pixel, and I'm not including the camera. We already know the camera is a beast. When the phone dropped, it was getting beat up by a lot of YouTubers about a couple issues that it had, but I got the phone now like 3 months later, and it's in my hands, and I've been checking it out. And it is some things that I definitely like about it. So let's just go ahead and get straight into 5 things that I like about the Pixel. Okay, the first thing I like about the Pixel, we're not going to delve too deep into this because I know what y'all going to say. I like the build. Definitely like the build of the Pixel, especially the back. I know y'all gonna be like, oh, what about that notch? That notch is hideous. Yes, the notch is not my favorite part of the phone, but overall, everything else, I do like the build. This is just the just black. I haven't been rocking no case on it. I've always, if you watch my YouTube videos, I've always talked about that combination of a matte look. Even though this is glass, it's got a matte look with a gloss look, and I'm really fascinated by it. Let me clean it up a little bit for y'all, but I'm really fascinated by it. Love the black frame on this device. I like the build, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, yes, the notch is there, it's not going nowhere. It is an intrusion into the screen, most definitely, but outside of that, everything else, all said, definitely, especially from the back. I definitely like this phone from the back. Like the way it looks, like the way it feels in my hand, and it's the perfect size. The 18:9 on this device, 6.3 inch screen is the perfect size of my hand. Definitely like the build, like the feel. The notch, not so much, but everything else about this build is really slick to me. So yeah, number 1, the build. Number 2, next thing I like about the Pixel. I'm just listing 5 things. They're not really in this order particularly. You know, I'm just giving numbers to let y'all know where I'm at on my list of things that I like about it, but it's not in order. So it's not one thing that I like more than the next thing. It's just some things that I like about the device. But with that being said, with that disclaimer being put out there, number 2. Now, I like this peel type home button, and I like the functionality that comes with it. I like it takes you home, but also if you swipe up, you can swipe all the way up, get the app drawer, or you can swipe up halfway and get your task menu. And then when you at your task menu, you can actually hit the icon for that app, and you can go into app info, or you could go into split screen. I think that's real slick. I really like that. I like this gesture. I like this whole home screen setup as far as the gesture, how you get into the apps and your task manager and whatnot. But that's just something I find real dope and find real useful. So that's 2 things that I like about the Pixel. Let's get to number 3. Okay, the third thing I like about the Pixel, or number 3 on this list of, let me reiterate, things that I like but not in order, is the performance of the device. This is a 4GB phone. 4 gigs of RAM, that's it. Even though we live in a time of 8 gigs of RAM and 6 gigs of RAM, things of that nature, it's still a really quick device. It's snappy. It almost feels like a gaming phone. Really like that about the device. I ran some apps. I've downloaded some games and stuff like that. Really snappy device. And that lets you know that because this is the phone that Google made, Google is getting, let me say, Android is being optimized. This phone having 4 gigs of RAM and running so fluid like it does is letting you know that the software is getting better as far as being iterated into the device and not needing as much as it normally would need. But yeah, number 3 on this list of not in order things is the performance. It's definitely a performer. Okay guys, number 4, and I got it set up and ready to give y'all a sample. The 4th thing I like about this phone, like I said, number 4, even though we're not going in order, is the speakers. It's got a stereo speaker system, speaker up top, speaker down bottom, And I mean, it sounds amazing. I'm just gonna go ahead and give y'all a sample. I'm gonna take my little mic. This is the mic that I'm recording the video with, and I'm gonna go ahead and blast some of this YouTube copyright free music for y'all. Make sure it's all the way up. Yeah, so you know, we could definitely vibe out or whatever, but we don't got that type of time. But yeah, it's an amazing speaker system. I like the surround sound on this device. So that's number 4 in the list of not in order things that I like about the Pixel. But let's get to this last thing. Okay guys, even though this is something pretty much that has to do with Android software, I like the multitask. I like multitasking with the screen. Nice 6.3-inch display, even though you got this big notch going on. I like being able to multitask. I like that I can multitask on this phone. And when I'm multitasking, it actually, you know, it's not laggy. It's not giving me any trouble. I could, you know, look at my YouTube, look at my Google Drive, things of that nature, and not be freezing or force closing on apps, things of that nature. Definitely. But like I said, this is 5 things, not in no particular order, that I actually like about the Pixel. I will come back with some cons, guys. There are some things that I see that could be improved, especially this being the flagship Google device. But yeah, I wanted to do a list of 5 things, not including the camera, because that's basically the selling point of this phone right now is camera. When you talk about cell phone cameras, you hear Pixel, Pixel, Pixel. But it's more than just the camera on this phone. There are definitely some cons, but there are some pros to this device, not including just the camera. So it's your man BG Tech Life. Thanks for watching the video. You can, if you like the video, go ahead, hit the like button. If you want to see my videos more, hit the notification button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Follow me on Instagram, BG Tech Life. Follow me on Twitter, BG_Tech Life. It's your man BG. I'm out. Peace.